Okay, Howie's got the smoker ready today. Oh, this is Bev from my half-acre homestead. I just got out of bed, hence the hair. We are going to, or Howie's going to put new supers on our beehives today. So let's go have a look and see how he does that. Hey, you get out of the garden. Get. You know better. Not you, Andrew.
No, what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the bees.
Oh, sorry.
You're yelling at a dog.
Okay, Howie's smoking the hives. Oh, look at that. They're building up. Are they using the other ones that... Well, they're on them, so... Let's give them a bit of smoke. Here. Throw a bit of this in.
No, it's not brown.
You got too much straw in there, honey. That means they're working. Didn't bring your hive tool. I hope you didn't squish any bees there. Oh yeah, they're working. They've already made cups out of them, see?
Yeah.
Awesome. You might want to put some smoke in through the door as well.
You want to smoke them down, but maybe it's more natural.
Well, what the smoke does is disguises the pheromones so that... Huh? Honey, don't pick at what they've done. Well, I guess you have to because of the excluder. Well, they're building up. That's the thing. Gently, and then they'll... Okay, he's putting a Queen Excluder on. What this does is it allows the worker bees to go up into the super and make honey, but does not allow the queen to go up into the super and lay eggs. The bottom box is for the queen's brood. The upper box and any successive boxes up will be for honey and honey alone. You gotta take the paper off those, eh? Now this is the new super that Howie's putting on, and those flat cookies you see on top are pollen cakes to feed the bees with. Well, get your feeder box on there before they do start coming up. Oh, see, I see what you mean. You had to build a little extra edge. And you just set that on top of the frames, correct? Or do you put it in the feeder box? You don't put it in the feeder box? These are pollen cakes, right? And how often do you have to give them cakes of pollen? When we're giving them cakes of pollen because it is a new colony and it's early in the year and there's not a lot of flowers here. So we want to feed them, keep them happy. We give them sugar syrup and pollen cakes, bee pollen cakes.
I should have brought your syrup out.
Well, you can do that after once they've calmed down. Is the box turned around the right way? I think you may have had it on the other way. There's already bees on the pollen cake, so be careful. Yeah. That's how fast they come. It's on.
I gotta load some more smoke before I blast the other guys. Hey?
Do you want the syrup?
On here?
It's on the shelf above the shoes. There's a
What?
jar of it. The syrup.
Oh, I need matches. I gotta relight my smoke.
And the matches.
I saw them.
No, those are big yellow onions. They're going to be. Okay, so you've smoked that one. Oh, that's working much better. I think they like you better naked. Now he's going to add the super to the new box, or to the new super to the other box. Number one rule of bees, don't swat, ever. No. They're having a wonderful time. They want those pollen cakes. Thing with bees is all about patience and positive energy.
Oh yeah, they're working that nice.
Oh, look at that. Hang on, let me. Awesome. Yes, I got it. They're already building on it. This is our other super. Easy, easy, easy. Give them time to move. There we go. Oh, so did you not build something for the bottom of that one too?
No, this one. These are all my frames.
Yeah.
I built in my box. So
Oh, okay.
there's lots.
So the other box has the queen separator already in it?
They all, yeah. They all have queen. Yeah, they all have queen. They both, yeah. Sorry.
No, just because I didn't see him put the other one down, so.
It is. It is.
Yeah, they'll probably squeeze through a pinhole in
Anything they don't want anything getting in, they will build what's called propolis, which is an extremely hard wax. It's like varnish. And they seal in all the cracks that they don't need to get in and out of, so that nothing else can get in.
See how a bunch of them are trying to get into that crack? They're like, what the heck?
And if they can't get in,
there, and
they'll-
they're like, ah, shit, they blocked my way. So they'll find them in
and they'll seal the cracks. That's why you have to have a hive tool to break apart the.
Yeah, if you leave them, if you check them every week, it won't be as bad. But if you like have lots all over and you can only get there once a month or something, they'll be glued shut. Like everything will be glued shut.
Really? They're not gonna. What's with the syrup? What do you do with the syrup?
That feeds them
Oh, where? Like,
sugar.
I'm going to show you in a minute.
We have dishes in those. These are feeder boxes in the top. That's why I'm wondering why you didn't put pollen in the feeder boxes.
Because you want it close to them so they go right to it, and for the queen to be able to.
I'm backing away. You get out of my garden. Get. No, just get. They know better, but she thinks she can follow Howie anywhere because he lets her. And the dog, I had the whole garden surrounded by chicken wire last year to train the dogs that it's off limits.
So do you know what the way Chinese people do their gardens and stuff, and they have the wood separates things? What are they?
Those are that's raised beds and stuff.
Are they growing rice?
I have no idea. I haven't.
That's pretty cool though. Right? Like one of your photos that you're doing.
Yeah, go ahead.
All those little trays.
Yeah, there's trays and there's saucers in there, and he's just putting. Stick it with your finger, Howie.
So the fact that there's a crack there, the queen will never come out and try to get into that crack, right? To get up to the second.
No, she never leaves the hive.
To get to that second tier, like she'll.
Yeah,
never...
no. The Queen Excluder will stop her from going up because she's bigger than the rest, and she never leaves the hive. They see to her every need, food, propagation. They feed. There's drones that just come and go bringing pollen, and then there's the worker bees that do nothing but look after the queen and the babies. Mm-hmm. Am I correct, dear?
Pretty cool.
Howie's putting sugar syrup in the tops of the hives to feed them. And those feeder boxes will be filled with, in the fall, with wood shavings and food and syrup. The wood shavings stop the humidity because they create their own heat, but the humidity is what can kill them. So the humidity goes up into the roof and drips down into the shavings and keeps the hive dry.
What I'll probably be doing is this will be full.
Yeah.
The shavings, the feeder box, I won't be eating them here. I'll leave the super on, mostly empty.
With
and then just pack it full of cake and food.
Sugar cake and yeah.
Pure granulated sugar, everything.
So you're not trying to get honey through it the winter, you're just letting them survive.
You want them to survive. And they will survive better on this than their own honey, because their own honey will crystallize and get hard.
What is
and
that?
Starve.
It's just plain sugar and water.
Like natural like sugar? Or?
No, he didn't want natural sugar because these guys were raised. Well, I wanted organic sugar, but these were raised on this stuff. So we want less stress on the bees in the in the transit from coming over from one area to another, because they're a new hive. We don't want to stress them any more than we already have to.
So if you're starting out brand spanking new, you'd be able to do whatever you wanted, I guess.
Well, I mean, the next nuts backs of sugar water that we make up, I could probably make half and half, and
so
then
weaning them off of it.
The thing is I got to feed each one of these hives 60 to 70 pounds of food over the winter. You're not taking that.
Yeah.
And you got to keep your costs down. You can't be buying $2 a package for a little wee bit of sugar when you got to buy a shitload of it.
Yeah.
And there goes the top.
Which are ventilated.
With ventilated, hang on, screens. There we go.
Do that?
No,
I can't.
that's just for air.
So if they want their sugar water, they got to come out.
You got to come up
Out.
through the hive
Yeah.
and then up through here.
And then into the feeder box.
Pack your food and stuff. But mostly,
Or through the top.
we're eating very little of this right now because they're eating in the world.
They're already in the feeder box. And there we go. The hives have been fed. The new supers, there's honey dripping or sugar water dripping out the side of one. The bees will clean that up. Any honey coated tool, like after you've harvested or whatever, like your drum harvester or tools or anything coated in honey, you leave out in the sun. The bees will clean it as if it had been steamed. So this is Bev from My Half Acre Homestead, and Howie from My Half Acre Homestead, and we were tending the bees. Talk to you later.